5. This week, despite the construction pounding outside my window, I will be reviewing Don John, the new Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie. He wrote, directed, and stars in it, and it's basically about a guy with a comical but crippling porn addiction. And I found it to be a really fun, interesting, kind of a little bit of a unique movie in terms of the romantic genre, which, as most people know, he did 500 Days of Summer, which was kind of a really great original take on modern romance. And this is kind of a different angle on it. He plays a much different character in the movie. I like also the brave choice he made as the writer and director. I'm sure he had input in casting, and he said, rumor has it, as his love interest, he first asked for Lena Dunham. Great choice. She was unavailable, so as his backup plan for the woman he would make out with and grope and fall in love with, he picked a good second choice, Scarlett Johansson. The movie takes a very different. The movie's well cast, very entertaining, and I think is a good complement to a movie like 500 Days of Summer. It's very different, but he shows, as a guy who's in his young 30s, kind of a sensibility, an old school sensibility about love and how it kind of confronts modern day technology and relationships. As somebody in my mid 30s, I guess 34, I appreciate his kind of take on it. He does well in the movie for the ladies that like him, or for the people like me who have been accused of having a man crush on him. He got kind of buff for the movie, but he's still kind of a twerpy guy, but he's buff relative to the skinny nerdiness he usually has. Johansson looks phenomenal and is really good, I think, in the movie. Her character, the only thing I'd complain is there's a pivot in the movie, if you will, that I sort of don't quite agree with. Not agree with, but found a little bit like, oh, she's like this, part of it. I'm being vague because I don't want to give away a critical twist in the movie. Her character is the only one I saw with a little bit of a twist that didn't quite comport with the rest of the movie, but I understand why it's in there. But I'm going to give it a B+, and that's a high B+. Definitely recommend it. Definitely enjoyable. Well done movie. That's it. So now I'm going to go back and watch some porn. Unlike the main character in the movie, I keep my porn viewage to a respectable 2.5 hours a day, because I'm not an animal like Don John in the movie. So that's it. I recommend it. Go see it. I'm also looking forward to Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, but couldn't see that one today. So that's it. Enjoy next week, Gravity with George Clooney and Sandra Bullock. That's the review next week. So have a good weekend, have a good week. Talk to you next Friday.
Wanna get that feeling, gotta get that